right now, this is considered private property by the property management company. We are here to keep the peace only. We're not enforcing anything. But if in fact the property management security decides to impound a car, they will be civilly liable, and we're here to keep the peace only. This is not a criminal issue. This is a civil matter. So you understand what I'm saying? So if they start hooking up a car, and then you call the police, hey, because we want to keep, they're taking my car, and it's not, and they shouldn't have. That's going to be a civil matter. Okay, they're going to be civilly liable for removing your property, and the channels will have to go to there. If in fact the security company decides to say, hey, you're trespassing on this property because you've been here X amount of hours, again, they will be civilly liable and criminally liable for lawful arrest. But as the police department, we cannot refuse any private person notices. If you say, hey, I want this person arrested, we will extend the same rights and courtesies to you. Do you guys understand that?
Yeah.
Okay, we're here to keep the peace. Obviously, you're here to patronize this business, have some coffee, and have a good time. We understand it. We're all for that. But the fact of the matter is, there's other businesses here, bonds, and other retail companies that also need to utilize the space for what's intended for, to patronize business to ingress and egress, not to loiter and to admire everyone's car. Okay? We're here to keep the peace. So we leave this up to you, whether or not you decide to be here, if in fact the security company decides to hook up vehicles. Do I understand? Does anybody have any questions for me that I could reasonably answer?
Everyone who drove in.
Okay.
Take photographs of license plates, threaten to tow your car, say that you can serve.
Okay, that's an excellent point. I'm glad you brought that up. Here's the thing. Okay, I'm glad you brought that up. There's nothing wrong with taking photographs, just like I'm being videotaped right now. And saying this officer said this, he said that. Okay, mildly interesting. The fact that he says that he's misrepresenting himself. We can't arrest him for misrepresenting. He's a process server. He's going on what he thinks the attorney has told him. Okay, he's doing what he's supposed to be, what he's told, and what he thinks is his job. We told him, hey, you know what? As we know, this is empty. It's not fully legitimate yet. It ceased. It stopped. He's just working on on the company's best interest. Yeah. Okay. Can I do anything to him? No, I can't do anything to him. I mean, I can ask him to apologize to you, but I mean, it is what it is. Okay. And as far as the intimidation factor, I don't think anybody's really too intimidated because we're all here, standing, drinking coffee, okay, and enjoying each other's company. Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
And where is the hearing on the injunction?
The when is going to be
December 31st.
December 31st, and this is all a matter of public record. December 31st. It states here, your status conference has been scheduled at the courthouse address shown above, and it's going to be Los Angeles Superior Court, Van Nuys Northwest District, Department I, is in Ida, room 520. And I suggest you guys have representatives there.
December 30th.
Yes, New Year's Eve, 8:30.
So in other words, officer, there's no enforceable injunction until then.
Correct. The injunction is not enforceable. But what I'm saying is the private security is working on behalf of the property management company. Can start towing cars if they say this car's trespass has been here too long, so on and so forth. Now it's between you and the property management company, and we're here just to keep the peace.
And as long as we are patronizing one of the entities here, and I have a receipt, and I don't drink coffee in my car.
But understand this though, if they believe that they've warned you, we don't want you here on this property. Within 24 hours, you refuse to leave. Within that 24 hours, you can be arrested if they choose to place you under private person's arrest for trespass.
After 24 hours.
No, I've warned you. Within that 24 hours, you refuse to leave, or you come back within that 24 hours, you can be arrested because it's public property.
It's got to be, listen, I got to go to Subway, get a thing, I got to go to Vaughn's, I get it. But if you're here with a cup of coffee and your car's a fixer, that's why they're taking photographs, just like you're documenting me. They're like, hey, they're not going to just do it blindly. They're going to be like, look, this Mustang's been here for this time, this time, this time, this time, and they just a cup of coffee. They're not using this. They're not using this property what it's intended for, to patronize businesses.